Leslie Baker is on bass this evening. And we're going to start off with an instrumental that you might have heard me play with String Madness. It's part of the Barrow Street suite called Bottom of the Barrow. It goes something very much like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sounds great out here.
Okay, we'll go with that. We're going to get into some songs with words now. Some of the best songs have words, and most of these songs that we're doing tonight are from my new album called Mitchology, which is the first time I've had the courage to put out a record of all my own songs. And I've divided the album into different sections. One of the sections is places, and it deals with the different places I've lived or had experiences with. And I grew up in Dorchester Lower Mills, around the corner from a chocolate factory in Boston. And that was kind of my formative years, and this song is about that. And I was on a workshop at a festival with Cy Khan, who does a lot of labor songs. He said to me afterwards, he said, I thought I knew every mill song in existence, but I never heard one about a chocolate mill before. So here is the Boy by the Chocolate Mill. When I was young, I lit by the chocolate mill, and the smell of that sweetness would drift on down the hill. I would wait for a trolley by an endless track to be taken away and never look back. Part of me is still the boy by the chocolate mill. One day I climbed on board at the trolley track, and the chocolate smell lingered in an empty clickety-clack. Bought my ticket, I was bound to ride. Since then I've been traveling far and wide. Really gave a thrill to the boy by the chocolate mill. Trolley track still waits at the foot of the hill, and condos fill the shell of that old chocolate mill. And often I ponder as a wanderer does how I would go home if I knew where it was. Searching for him still, the boy by the chocolate mill. Another section of the album is about time. I've had 3 songs about time there, including the somewhat notorious one that goes, "There ain't no instant replay in the football game of life," which we're not going to do tonight. We're going to do, instead, "Time is Dragging On." It's a song that I wrote when I was a member of this rock band in Northern California called The Frontier, and we used to play various honky-tonks. Thank you. And the middle period of the Frontier was when we were just kind of a flat-out boogie band, and that's kind of when this one was written, I think. It's called "Time is Dragging On." 1, 2, 3. Hey, pretty mama, with your head held high, have you forgotten about the day you died? Your knees will get watery, your eyes will get clear, and you'll have the feeling you've been somewhere. Oh, baby, time is dragging on. You're gonna miss your papa from rolling in your arms. It might be 1 o'clock, and it might be 3. Time don't mean that much to me. Kick off your sneakers, shake it out on the floor. The band is still playing, you can dance some more. Oh baby, time is dragging on. You're gonna miss your papa from rolling in your arms. Don't you remember when this world was young? Wasn't no crime to have your fun. Now it's older, but our love is new, and this is no time for a girl to feel blue. Oh baby, time is dragging on. Gonna miss your papa from rolling in your arms. Well, I'm going on back to where I've never been. I've got my Martin and some mescaline. Going down to Coffee Gallery, I'm gonna sing this song. I'll boogie, woogie, woogie with you all night long. Oh, baby, time is dragging on, dragging on. Gonna miss your papa from rolling in your arms. There, I felt I was back at the end of the beginning in Cantata with shadowy figures bouncing on the dance floor. We'll do another instrumental. This one is also about place. We visited the boy by the chocolate bill, and a little bit north of Dorchester Lower Mills, well, a little bit north was Roxbury, Massachusetts, where Jack grew up, and a little bit east of that was the Irish section of town, South Boston, known as Southie. Actually, most of Boston, or 40% of Boston, was Irish back in those days. Cardinal Cushing would get on the radio every afternoon and do the rosary, just in case you forgot. And this is I tried to do this one as an Irish air. It's called Air for Southie. That song was actually written for a theater piece. It was put on by the Huntington Theater Company in Boston, and it was the piece was The Last Hurrah. I don't know if any of you read that Frank O'Connor novel, which was kind of a thinly disguised version of how the Irish took over Boston politics from the Brahmins and the mayorship of James Curley. I've done a fair amount of writing for theater over the years, and I think it helped me start writing with characters rather than just how lonesome I was in my big mind, my own experiences. And this is about a character called Bad Bill Barnaby, Bad Man. One, two. Bad Bill Barnaby is back in town. Lock your car and hold your honey as long as he's around. Why'd he have to show up? He'll get the place all tore up. Bad Bill Barnaby is back in town. Remember back in '79, Barnaby was a friend of mine. We used to laugh and joke the summer nights away. Then he started drinking, it disengaged his thinking. He started stealing, then he had to pay. And Bill Barnaby is back in town. Lock your car and hold your honey as long as he's around. Why'd he have to show up? He'll get the place all tore up. Bad Bill Barnaby is back in town. After he stopped drinking, Bad Bill started dealing to everyone from the mayor's son to ladies in the choir. Ran off with the preacher's wife, cut their dog with a kitchen knife, headed south thinking he'd retire. Bad Bill Barnaby is back in town. Lock your car and hold your honey as long as he's around. Why'd he have to show up? He'll get the place all tore up. Bad Bill Barnaby is back in town. He made an awful mess, he left here in disgrace. Many is the man who'd like to see him in his grave. Still I must confess, I'd like to see his face and ask him, is it true that he's been saved? Bad Bill Barnaby is back in town. Lock your car and hold your honey as long as he's around. Why'd he have to show up? He'll get the place all tore up. Bad Bill Barnaby is back in town. I said Bad Bill Barnaby is back in town. I left a can of water in the dressing room and I could really use it. If somebody could grab that to me, that'd be great.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Berta? Oh, we got it, Bob.
Here you go.
Thank you.
All right.
That's,
There we go.
what's next? I can't even read.
I wish I was here.
So, speaking of places, the where I live now is in Ocean Park in the People's Republic of Santa Monica. No visa required. Just go there and. So these next two songs are my Ocean Park suite. The first one is kind of in the form of a postcard. You know how you go on vacation and you'll send a postcard saying, having a wonderful time, wish you were here.
Yeah.
Or sometimes having a wonderful time, wish you were her. And this one is more like a postcard to myself. It's saying, I wish I was here tonight. Palm trees sway to an ocean park breeze. I'm with you, dear, and you're with me. But I can't focus, won't you forgive me, please? Wish I was here tonight. You ask me a question, I make no reply. I can't remember who just walked by. Don't mean to be rude, no, really, I just wish I was here tonight. Wait a minute, what was that? Think I felt a touch of now. Kinda scared me, I was so surprised. If that's how it feels, it's a little too real. But maybe one day, and it might be near, I won't have to push away the now and here. But dreaming of that future won't get me where I wish I was here tonight. That's Leslie Baker. I might be living in last night's dream. Tomorrow's appointment, hardly ever in between. I'm either where I'm going or else I'm where I've just been. I'm not where I wish I was here tonight. You always ask me, where are you?
Where are you?
Where am I? You seem so far away. I can always repeat every word you just said. Ha! The evidence is clear. I've got to be here. Here where you and I seek to know. That little spot tucked between to and fro. That's the place I truly want to go. Wish I was here with you, my dear. I wish I was here tonight. Some of you have been there, right? Here's my other Ocean Park song. This was actually also done from a theater piece. It was a improvised soap opera that ran weekly at the Powerhouse in Santa Monica. And the show was called Boulevard's End, the idea being that so many of the Los Angeles' boulevards end on the west side. You know, Venice Boulevard, Pico Boulevard, Wilshire Boulevard. And this was the theme song of the show, Boulevard's End. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, boom. Boulevard's End, Meet me for breakfast out at Boulevard's End. We can be reckless, there's no need to pretend. You can break or you can bend. The ocean is crashing and you're looking smashing. My tires, they're slashing, so pick up your stash and let's wend. Let's wend our way back to Boulevard's End. Boulevard's End, Venice to the Palisades, that's Boulevard's End. Designer barricades for you and a friend. Was it more than you had planned? The atmosphere's tropical, repartee topical. Am I myopic or tickling the top of the trend? Hanging out at Boulevard's End. On days problematical, you'll feel emphatical. Here your sabbatical reaches a radical bend, and you've moved into Boulevards. Come again to Boulevards End. Here's a cheery song about divorce. Don't know if any of you have been divorced. I don't really recommend it. Kind of doesn't bring out the best in everybody. But then once you do get divorced, you have to kind of divide things up. You divide up the house, the car, the kids, and a little, the record collection, that's a tough one. But a little recognized aspect of it is that you wind up dividing your friends, because it's kind of hard to stay friends with a split up couple.
Yeah.
And so this is a song about that. This is also on the Mythology album, which is, you'll be surprised to learn, on sale outside. And there's also a book there, which is kind of a companion to it, called Raised by Musical Mavericks, which kind of details the various musical mentors that I've had over my life, including Jack Landrone, who you'll see very shortly. Dividing up friends. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. You take Larry and I'll take Barry. What about Linda and Stu? You introduced Nate, but as of late I've been closer to him than you. Divorce is creation, social obligation. Call it a chore or a trend. Whenever a couple can't weather the trouble, we start dividing up friends. Now I've got my card group, you your CR group, but what of Jill? She's in both games. We'll have to share her, neither can spare her. I hope she can handle the strain. And our mutual haunts like that Thai restaurant, will I ever go there again? I'm not sure I'm able to book our old table and dine with divided up friends. double dated with other couples we knew. Now some of them's mine and some clearly yours, and some we may split in two. Well, I feel forsaken by those you have taken, and so I'll have to pretend. In this kind of choosing, there's winning and losing, while schmoozing and using old friends. So you take Larry and I'll take Barry. What about Linda and Stu? You introduced Nate, but as of late I've been closer to him than you. Divorce is creation, social obligation, call it a chore or a trend. Whenever a couple can't weather the trouble, we start dividing up friends. Whenever a couple can't weather the trouble, we start dividing up friends. We've got a couple more songs for you, and I think we need some vocal help with this, so would you please welcome to the stage the Northridge Nightingale, Roberta Levitt.
There we go.
I'm going to move over to this 12-string guitar, which actually used to belong to Doc Watson, I'm proud to say.
Proud to say.
Doc, a long history with Doc. This guitar showed up on my doorstep on my birthday one year, and I called up Doc and I said, "What is going on here? This is a fabulous thing." He said, "Well, I was going to leave it to you in my will, but I wanted to see your face when you opened the case."
Yeah.
Away we go.
You can still hear it, right? This is a song about retail therapy. I don't know if any of you get the same thrill that I do out of getting items. Roberta and I just bought a new mattress earlier this week.
Wow.
And we'd like your help on this. There's a chorus, and it goes like this. Things. Here we go. Things. Very good. And then we say it again. We say, things. And then we say it again. Things. Here's the tricky part. More things. Got it? Charlie Goldcard, he'd been around, tried every which way. He tried sex, he tried drugs, he tried personal growth. All of it seemed passé. He couldn't get what he wanted, so now he wants what he can buy. Down at the local shopping mall, you can hear him cry. Things that help me forget. Things. How much can I get? Things. I got to buy something new. More things. Or else I'll be feeling too blue to keep me from seeing what this treasure hunt brings. Got to get some more things. I got to get some more things. Well, I think you guys do know about retail therapy. Give me something that'll sit in my driveway till I'm ready to ride. Something I can pull from my closet when I feel empty inside. And the bums sleeping on the shopping mall benches better get out of my way, because it's opening time. The store's got a new line. The signs on the windows say, what do they say? Things that help me forget. Things. Are we having fun yet? Things. I got to buy something new. More from seeing what this treasure hunt brings. Got to get some more things. Got to get some more things. Make my pants wet. I'm gonna go out and buy something new. More things. Or else I'll be feeling too blue to keep me from seeing what this treasure hunt brings. Got to get some more things. Got to get some more things. Got to get me a iPhone app and a Google map. I'm gonna get another app to get rid of all my old crap. I'm gonna ride around town in my LTD. I'm wearing brand new threads from Giorgio Armani. It's all a S-H-I-T to me. I need things. I need things. I'm gonna get me some things. Thank you. We're going to do one more song. There'll be a brief intermission, and then the fabulous Jack Landrone will be on to tear up the joint. Oh, I want to go down to C. Why don't we do that? These 12-string guitars require mathematical skills that I don't really possess. This is a song about another place I lived, actually, in Northern California, Sonoma County. I was, it's funny, a bunch of us counterculture types started moving into this place called Camp Meeker and around Occidental. And we were so surprised that these houses were just being used as summer houses. There were a lot of people in Sacramento would have summer houses which they would repair with a 6-pack of friends and a 6-pack of beer, and it kind of looked like it. We were used to roughing it. But we found, during the winter, we found out what the issue was, because it would rain, and just flood out. There'd be roads flooded out, and every now and then you had to get the guy with the jack to jack up your house. And so that's what this song is about. It's called Storm Coming. I want to thank you for coming out tonight. It would have been lonesome without you, and I feel much more like this company here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Getting ready for the rain to fall. Digging ditches so my house don't slide. There's a storm coming, the storm to come. Just come on over, it's dry inside. Weathermen say a storm gonna come. Me and my family gonna stay at home. Gonna seal the windows, bolt the doors, plenty of room for you and more. If we run out of beds, you can sleep on the floor. Getting ready for the rain to fall. Digging ditches so my house don't slide. There's a storm coming, the storm to come. Just come on over, it's dry inside. What you gonna do when the thunder's crashing? Over on the other ends the lightning flashing. When you see the thunderheads rise in the south, you want to make sure that you got a good house. If you don't dig your ditches, you'll be flooded out. flooded out, getting ready for the rain to fall. Digging ditches so my house don't slide. There's a storm coming, the storm to call. Just to come on over, it's dry inside. Let's get back on the bass. Sticking the shovel and stomp it on down. Wish sweet Susie was back from town. Country people ain't scared of rain. Wet or dry, you're gonna lose or gain, but you make damn sure that your water gonna drain. You're getting ready for the rain to fall. Digging ditches so my house don't slide. There's a storm coming, the storm to call. Just come on over, it's dry inside. Getting ready for the rain to fall. Digging ditches so my house don't slide. There's a storm coming, the storm to call. Just come on over, it's dry inside.